Hi, I'm Divine Harmony. I'm an astrologer with a background in depth psychology. Today I'm going to talk to you about the cosmic insight for the week of Monday, February 25th through Sunday, March 3rd. The week kicks off with a powerful full moon in Virgo. Full moons are a time of fruition, climax, perhaps crisis. With a moon in Virgo, it's opposite the sun, as it always is when the moon is full, but it's also opposite Neptune and Chiron. With the Virgo-Pisces axis highlighted, we are trying to find balance between the material and the spiritual, the mundane and the sacred. Dealing with the details and dealing with reality, as well as seeing the bigger picture and surrendering it all. These are some of the themes that can come up at the start of the week. With Monday being kicked off by a full moon, emotions are high, so be aware and learn how to work with them. With so much Pisces in the full moon chart this week, the desire to avoid, be in denial, or even turn to addictions can be high. Also on Monday, Venus moves into Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces in the sky right now. The Sun, Mercury retrograde, Mars, Neptune, Chiron, and Venus joins the party. Venus is the heart and represents relationships, values, self-worth, and love. Pisces is the sign of the high heart. It's the sign of unconditional love and compassion. Venus in Pisces is a very heart-opening energy, which is wonderful for romance and for relationships and for creativity and also spiritual bliss. Yet there is a shadow because Venus in Pisces is overly idealistic and tends to wear rose-colored glasses and wants to see only what she wants to see, which is typically what's beautiful. Looking at the shadows and addressing what's not on the surface is really important right now in order to balance out all the Pisces energy present this week. On Tuesday, retrograde Mercury aligns with Mars. This is the second time he's done this, and he'll do it a third time because he's retrograde and he's going back and forth over Mars a couple of times. Typically, Mercury-Mars can be feisty, dynamic, direct, and even aggressive, yet they're both in Pisces. And Pisces doesn't want to be aggressive. Pisces wants to surrender. Pisces wants to pacify. And so the tendency to passive aggression is high this week. And we need to be aware of that in our communications with others. The best use of this energy is to get clear on where we have anger and what we need to do to process it. It's not about pretending it's not there, but it's also not about acting out on it because there'll be consequences later. On Wednesday, the Sun aligns with Chiron, the wounded healer. Chiron in Pisces is shining a light on all the shadow and lack of awareness and consciousness in the Pisces energy. Again, focusing on the shadow side of Pisces, the delusion, deception, avoidance, addiction, victimization, essentially losing sight of the self. With Sun Chiron on Wednesday, we have opportunities to see where we are not doing our deepest work and where we need to address wounds, perhaps wounds that have been playing out as karmic patterns for lifetimes. On Thursday, we get a bit of a reprieve. Venus aligns with Neptune. The lower heart aligns with the higher heart. Again, expanding that compassionate, unconditionally loving energy of Pisces. It's incredibly sweet, it's incredibly creative, spiritual, and romantic. Again, feet are not necessarily on the ground with so much Pisces, so we need to consciously make sure we're rooting down and dealing with reality amidst all the roses and hearts and flowers of Venus-Neptune. The week ends with the Sun triggering the Saturn-Pluto sextile. If you recall, Saturn's in Scorpio, who's currently retrograde, and Pluto's in Capricorn. They're in mutual reception, meaning they are in each other's signs. They're making this beautiful aspect that's bringing deep and profound opportunities for shadow dancing, transformation, seeing our own crap, and getting beyond it. With the Sun triggering this auspicious aspect, we have profound opportunity this weekend to do deep reflection. Getting serious about the journey of healing and transformation, taking personal responsibility for it, and taking the steps necessary to move forward on it, are where it's at by the end of the week. Yours in the stars.